What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Detail back with a halftime report, man. As the Lakers are down by 7, 52 to 59 to the Golden State Warriors, and my goodness, man, we shot horribly. I'm talking. Listen, we are shooting like crap. We missed every 3 pointer we could miss. Let me see. It's 3 for 21. 3 for 21, guys, and we're only down by 7, surprisingly. But of course, the Warriors are sloppy. It's ring night. They've made plenty of turnovers. They've been as sloppy as we have been. The Warriors have allowed us in the game because they're sloppy, right? Obviously, ring night, and you can tell like their players are still. I don't know. They're not. They don't seem like. Listen, this seems like it's a 20-point game the way as crappy as the Lakers play. But look, we're shooting 40% from the field, and they're shooting 41% from the field. Obviously, they're getting to the line more than us, and that's where they're capitalizing. But I gotta say, I'm disappointed with the demeanor that the role players came out with. Patrick Beverly, I told you guys, man, before we acquired him, the reason I wasn't super excited about his acquisition is because he's not going to get away with all those little dirty plays he used to get away with on other teams. We have the biggest microscope on us, and we're constantly getting called for BS, anyways. So yeah, he was a non-factor in that first half, which is why I called him out. I say he needs to be a factor. That's why we traded for him. He ends up, basically getting in foul trouble 0 for 3 from the field. So all bad. Lonnie Walker won, like, bruh, what do you got? 3 points? Not good. Not for the starting lineup. And he's getting cooked by Curry. Yes, Curry got to the line a lot, and that usually happens with him. But no excuses. Like, Lonnie Walker, we need more from you, bro, especially if you're going to start. He was killing it in preseason, and he got stage fright all of a sudden. Who else? Let's see. Matt Ryan came in and knocked down a three. One of the very rare ones. Austin Reeves needs more minutes. All right, when he's out there, good stuff happens. Kendrick Nunn again, 1 for 3, turning the ball over. Man, that's what pisses me off. 2 turnovers for Kendrick Nunn. AD with 2 turnovers. LeBron with 2 turnovers. Westbrook with 2 turnovers. So we can't catch a break there, man. We can't catch a break with the turnover stuff. I told you guys turnovers lead to wide open threes, and that's exactly what has happened. Hey, what's up, Benny? He said, I love you. Can you say hi, Ben, Justin, Jonathan, and KOS? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all enjoying the game. The good news is that we're still in this freaking game, and we haven't got the best game out of LeBron yet. I feel like he's settling too much for threes in the first half. That's the only thing I'll say about him. But, as soon as he put his head down, good stuff started happening for us. So we're going to need LeBron to pick up the slack. AD, listen, feed him the rock, because this man, I told you guys he's the advantage. And sure enough, man, this man is killing it tonight. So shout out to AD for showing up. We'd be lost without him. Bron does look old today, but this is the product of missing so much preseason. I told you guys preseason matters because we need to get our legs in there. And right now it looks like he's starting to ramp it up barely, but he'll show up. He still ended up with 14 points, even though he missed 10 shots. But he did have 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. The only thing is LeBron James has to put his head down and attack more instead of settle. I hate the way we're running the 4-out offense. We're settling for jab fake threes. That's not good. We did that last year, so let's try something different this season, man. But overall, listen, we had the horrible offensive first half. Only end up with 52 points. That's not acceptable. We got AD and LeBron. We got to get them involved in more pick and rolls. The shooting, though, it's going to have to be addressed at some point. Everybody's saying we need to, trade for a shooter. I agree. I've been saying we're a trade away, guys, before I can legit say, hey, we're official. But the good news is that, believe it or not, Russell Westbrook, even though he's doing some boneheaded plays here or there, he has 11 points. He's exceeded my expectations with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Still doesn't fit in the starting lineup. I would like that aggression off the bench in a Lamar Odom role. He would be able to take over more often and play downhill. He's good in transition, but the mistakes with the starting lineup and no floor spacing out there with LeBron and AD, with him and Pat, they both can't start. Because Pat is 0 for 3, and Russ, even though he's having a decent half, I don't count on him to knock down wide open shots. And so the defense starts getting into their zone sets, and now we're gonna have to beat them. And we're 3 for 21 from beyond the arc. We're shooting a measly 14%. We're lucky we're not getting blown out, though. Like I said, the Warriors are 5 for 20, and they're only shooting 25% from beyond the arc. But watch out in the second half because they might heat up. All right, they might heat up. Lakers, seriously, we got to step up, man. We have to step up, and the role players have really let me down because, like I said, the star players are kind of showing up. Anthony Davis with 15, he's the most impressive so far. He's been efficient. LeBron with 14, I need more efficiency from him. Westbrook, again, impressed me with his 11, but I prefer those off the bench. We need to stagger him and LeBron James as the floor spacing is atrocious. Kendrick Nunn, though, sir, we need more from you. I understand you're coming off an injury, but come on, bro. In 11 minutes, 3 points, and a couple of turnovers, not going to cut it. Pat Bev, you got to stop all that barking. I said it. Sometimes he's going to get himself in trouble. We need him to really show up, right? This is why we traded for you. These are the games you need to leave your imprint in, all right? He should have been pestering Curry, but instead Curry's going off from the free throw line. So, he hasn't made his mark on this game, and neither has any of the other role players. So we need the role players to step up. Star players can't do it on their own. Defensively, like I said, we're okay, but it's more of a product of the Warriors being rusty due to ring night or whatever. They're distracted. Shout out to Justin Jacoby. Thank you, brother, for super chat. But other than that, guys, Lakers still have a chance. I still have the Lucky Laker jacket. I'm going to throw it on again in the second half. I still believe it's ugly, and I still feel like, yes, we do need a trade, especially for a shooter or two, and maybe another big man, because this small ball stuff, I don't know if it'll work. I really don't like it. So maybe those two areas we really need to focus on. But look, Wenyen Gabriel probably was the most impressive guy off the bench. He had a nice block. He's hustling. Still, we're not knocking down shots. Matt Ryan hit his only 3, and the thing that I see with our half-court offense right now is that it looks forced. It looks like we're forcing it. Russ out of control in the half-court. He's so much better in transition. Half-court sets need to improve because the Warriors getting whatever they want. One little pump fake, side dribble to the left or forward or backwards gives them an open shot. So we need these guys really to play legit defense, like, and Darvin, man, that starting lineup, I don't know. I think we could have really jumped on them early had we came out with a better starting lineup with better floor spacing, because Russ and Patrick Beverly on the court together, no. I prefer Austin Reeves to accompany one of them. Any thoughts you guys have, guys, because we got a couple minutes before the game starts. My boy says shooting is terrible. Salute, bro. Appreciate you. He said, y'all blame Vogel for small ball, but giving him a pass for doing the same. Not really Chris Jones. Actually, Vogel's going to be in the hot seat after next year if he doesn't work out, because I even give Frank Vogel a pass his first year. Luckily, we won the championship that year. But bottom line is I wasn't going hard on Vogel. And you guys know I did the same thing for Luke, for Byron Scott. I always give them at least their first year to figure out to see if they adjust. Remember, he's a first-time coach, so there's an adjustment period. But I will critique his lineups. I really don't like AD at the 5. I'll give him a pass tonight because he's dominating down there. There's nobody down there that can stop him. I told you guys, keys to the game, AD, feed the beast. LeBron, attack, downhill. They can't stop either of those two. I want to see more pick and rolls between them two in the half-court set. So we isolate them in different parts of the court, and I would rather see, somebody set a screen and force them to pick their poison. And then if they, if the helper helps the helper, now you got the shooters in the corners and everywhere else, right? But my biggest concern here was the slow start. Obviously, we look like a team that didn't play much preseason. And this is why I say we had to take it a little bit more serious. But hopefully they get it together in the second half. We get a chance. Look, the Lakers made a nice little run to close out the quarter. It could have got out of hand. So we can put out another nice little run, then we'll be right back into this game. And who knows? It's ring night. Anything's possible. But again, guys, a lot of things to dissect, man. I really hope we can come out with some positives. And I agree with my boy right here, man. We got to stop shooting that three-point shot. I would like to see AD and LeBron post up more when they're not driving in the fast break. Post up more because they're hard to stop in the post-ups. And you collapse the defense down on you. Now you got other options, right? Cutters and stuff. But I will say this. Our role players look scared in the first half. They looked like we were playing the champions, and we knew that, right? We need the role players to step up to make life easier for AD and LeBron, because there's going to be some BS if the only ones that have a good game are Russ, AD, and LeBron. They need help, guys. That's the bottom line. We can't win without the role players stepping up. Golden State's were role players for damn sure stepping up. I mean, Jordan Poole came in off the bench with 10 points, 5 assists. We expected that. That's one of their big 3. We've kind of held Andrew Wiggins at bay, and I told you guys we need to at least hold one of them. And Curry went off. So this is why we're still in the game, because we're holding both Clay and Wiggins at bay. We need to keep doing that, but our guys have to pick it up as well. He said, Dan, where's Bron and AD pick and roll? That's what I want to see more of. We did get to see one play, though, where it was 5 out, 1 in, and everybody cleared out, and you saw LeBron just use his massive size to get to the rim and finish with the and one from the left side of the court. So we need to see more of that type of action as well. But I agree, man. Pick and roll with AD, it's a lost start. Why don't more superstars use it? Same thing with James Harden and Joel Embiid. I don't see him run too many pick and rolls in the first game. So I don't know, man. I guess it's all about floor spacing and jacking up threes. But I don't like this modern NBA, especially the team we have is not a good three-point shooting team. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. If you want to play that style, Rob's going to have to make some moves. Again, Lakers shooting atrociously from beyond the arc. 3 for 21, 14%. So hopefully we adjust. I want to see the adjustments. One thing I did like from the game was that Darvin Ham called the timeout, made some adjustments, and we made a nice little run to end the half. So I like that. I'm starting to see that coach is capable of calling timeouts at the right times and calling plays out of the timeouts and setting up key players. So that is a good thing. Another thing I liked is we fed Anthony Davis in that first half, and it paid off. It kept us close to the game, right? So we are capable of playing to our strengths, but we need to do that more often. So many times I saw a player jab fake and jack up a three, especially LeBron. He's a man-child. LeBron needs to attack the rim at all times, man. And if he's not attacking the rim, post up, draw the double, move the rock. Guys have to help out. They have to. He said, I dislike all these threes. Me too, brother. Trust. It's not a sight for sore eyes, especially because our DNA is not three-point shooting team. We're a slashing team and a defensive team. Defensive. Let's see if we step up defensively. He said, out of every timeout, we look good. D Ham has some fire out of the timeout plays. Yeah. I did get to see a couple of good things. But I do think we're still late on the defensive rotations, rotating on threes. And guys are still getting wide open, or they'll like pump fake and you overbite on the fake. And then guess what happens, right? So we need to make sure the second half, we continue to play good perimeter defense. And on the half courses, we have to execute. Put pressure on them. They literally have nobody who can stop us in the paint. They've been getting away with a couple of fouls on Brown whenever he's down there. But hopefully the second half, we continue to put pressure. Don't let it deter us from, the strengths. Dan, how you feel about Matt Ryan? He might be necessary because we have 0 3-point shooting. So let's see what he does in the second half. I want to see more Austin Reeves, though. Final comments, guys. Final comments before the game starts. He said Reeves needs Lonnie's minutes. Yeah, Reeves definitely. I think he should start over either Russell Westbrook or Patrick Beverley. You can't have both of those guys out there. It didn't work out at all. Floor spacing was anemic. AR doing the best he can. He's had some nice plays, but again, limited minutes. We need more minutes from that kid and LeBron on the floor at the same time. Do you think Lonnie Walker is playing good? No. He had a bad first half. Let's hope that he still, steps up in the second half. Dan, you still have hope? Yes, sir. The Lucky Laker jacket's right over there. I'm about to throw it on again. I always have hope for my team. Down 7 or down, whatever. If the Lakers wake up, this is a very winnable game. We had a chance to pounce on them in the first quarter. They came out super sluggish, and the Lakers didn't capitalize because I blame part of that due to the poor lineup that we brought out with the starting lineup. It just didn't work, to be honest with you. And it wasn't until we made the substitutions that we started getting a little bit more of a flow to our offense per se. But still, we need a better combination in that. And again, Patrick Beverley with Russell Westbrook and LeBron is very poor floor spacing. We need to eliminate at least one of the three from the starting lineup. And we know it ain't going to be LeBron. So one of the other two. Braden, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for Super Chat. He said, Warriors are not playing hard and limiting starter minutes, still up by 7. Yeah, that's how bad we played. We should have been down 20, to be honest with you, if the Warriors would have knocked down their shots, but they didn't. They also only shot a measly, 20%? 25% from beyond the arc. So they're 5 for 20 as well. We're basically saved by their sluggishness for now. This game's still within reach, though. If the Lakers come out with a sense of urgency, and that's what I want to see in the second half. That's the key. Sense of urgency and play smart, take care of the basketball, give ourselves the best position to win. What I mean by play smart is play to our strengths. Attack. They can't stop us, man. They got nobody down there. Wiggins can't hold LeBron. He can't even hold LeBron's jockstrap. Anthony Davis, they got no answer for him. Keep feeding the beast. Keep putting him in positions to just catch and finish. And eventually, even his floor spacing is going to start falling. I notice he's the type that when he has it going inside, everything, the basket starts looking bigger. Now he's knocking down 3-point shots and middies and all of that. So, we need to keep feeding the beast. He said, Dan, why don't we play Damian Jones? Again, the rotations have not been there, man. The rotations have not been there. They haven't been there consistently. Johnny says we're slow. First half, we came out slow, but let's see how we come out the second half, guys. I hear the game is about to start, so I'm about to let you guys go. Enjoy the second half. Please, Lakers, stop settling for threes. Let's play to our strengths and get this dub, hopefully. All right, guys. See you after the game. Peace.